Hello and welcome to downtown Holliston, Massachusetts on Saturday, May 11th, 2024. Holliston Hub HCAT is proud to present live coverage of Celebrate Holliston's parade for the town's 300th anniversary. My name is Tom Emmons, and alongside in the booth is my co-host, the legend, Jay Wyman. Jay, this is not our regular sporting event coverage, but it's a big honor to cover all of today's parade festivities.
Yeah, it is, Tom. It's a great day, a beautiful day out here for everyone. And, you know, we get to do this once every 300 years, you and I get to do this. So this is really special for us. You know, Holliston, back in December 3rd, 1724, was broken off from Sherburne. And as we know, as you said, we do a lot of the TVL teams. Well, you know, Ashland got part of Holliston, Holliston got part of Sherburne, Sherburne got part of Medfield, and Medfield got part of Dedham. So we're all covered here on that as the parade starts coming down here now. We have our first guest today, Janet Guidi. Hi, let me get you on here, Janet. How you doing?
Good.
Okay, and Janet, you're related to one of these Citizens of the Year who we'll be seeing today, right?
Yeah. We came down from Maine this morning, my husband and I, Paul, and Paul's in the parade. He got an invite
And
because
Paul, as everyone knows, used to own the Superette.
he used to own the Holliston Superette, 50 years family owned, and he was Citizen of the Year in 1998. And to my surprise, and he doesn't know this yet, Chris Leoncini, who owns Superette now, and he's also on the parade committee, resurrected the original signage on the front storefront of Paul's business, former business, and it says, congratulations to our boss, Paul Guidi, and he's going to be pretty surprised when he sees that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And
Great
Paul
to
comes
be
down
here.
around Christmas every year or Thanksgiving and helps with
Right,
meat and everything,
yeah.
right? And now
So
you
this
guys
is a
are up
great day for the town of Holliston.
It really is. It really is, Janet. And you guys are up in Maine now, right?
We are. We live in Harrison, Maine.
Perfect.
So
Want to say hi to anybody while you're here?
I'll just give a shout out to his family.
Sounds good.
Gary and
Sounds good.
Sandra and the group.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks
for
so
coming
much.
on. Good seeing you.
Great.
Got a lot of the older cars coming through here now. A little bit newer models coming in here.
That's a
old
Buick
Cutlass,
Cutlass.
right? Yeah.
I know the muscle cars from the 70s, but not some of these Duesenbergs that we've seen go by.
I'll tell you what, I love the muscle cars. I can't believe when GM stopped with the Pontiacs, because I love buying Pontiacs. They were great cars. You know what? We got a couple minutes in between parade entrance here. Holliston's about 19 square miles, located about 25 miles southwest of Boston, for those who are watching and don't know Holliston. It's a town that, per the 1894 newspaper thing that we got from both Joanne Hulbert, the town historian, and the Historical Society, they wrote an article and it said, talking about Holliston, and it said they don't have any of the major historical events here in town that they have in like Plymouth or Boston or Lexington, and they said, and I quote, "The commonplace is honeycombed with the uncommon heroism of the patient, everyday existence that makes up the lives of such plucky towns as Holliston."
Geez, they don't use that word much anymore.
Not much anymore. No. These are the things that the average man is most interested in. Average life is but a portfolio of views of the struggles with the commonplace of everyday existence. And they described Holliston as the quintessential New England village whose prosperity is due solely to the genius of its people.
Well,
So
that's
there you go.
certainly true. That's certainly a fact.
So there we go.
Quintessential New England town.
Quintessential. And, people come through here and they see like the churches and the town hall and everything, and they come down. These still have the older buildings that are here. You know, a lot of them, like the ones behind us, where the Super 8 is, and those there were hotels here, and they burnt down a couple times here and there. But it's quite an amazing town. It's a town that's really grown quite a bit in the last 40 to 50 years.
Yeah. Definitely a slice of Americana.
It really is.
You know, having a parade to celebrate.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I remember being out here for the Little League parades of the Memorial Day parade.
Yep.
Just turning the corner from Central Street onto Washington. Not anything like the size that this is, but it just seeing the crowds and the flags and the balloons and the banners, you know, really makes you.
And you go back,
love
right?
Holliston.
And you go back a little bit, and you go back to when all the towns used to do that. Like you said, the different parades, Memorial Day, and sometimes the 4th of July, like over in Hopkinton, they have the Horribles parade where all the kids come out and everything. And it's really nice. It's really nice. And we got a tremendous turnout here. A little windy, but other than that, it's a beautiful day.
The weather is definitely cooperating.
Yes, absolutely.
As I was walking down here to the booth, somebody said, "Could you do something about the sun?" I said, "I'll see what I can do." So I talked to Bruce, and he ordered up an extra batch of sun, and it lightened up.
Speaking of Bruce, while we're talking about
that was Bruce Almighty I talked to.
Oh, Bruce Almighty. Well, we have our own Bruce Almighty here, and I want to tell you a little bit about our crew today. Of course, Tom and I, we get all the fun of being able to do the announcing. But Bruce Guilfoy, who runs HCAT Hub, Holliston HCAT Hub.
He is the man.
He's the man, and he set all this stuff up. He does all kinds of the different work and everything for that. Don Cronin is here today. He's our director. He's going to pick out whatever shots are good. We have 4 cameras here all over the place. So Don will pick that up. Dave Ellenoff is doing the audio today. And if Dave doesn't like the way I talk about him, he will shut me off. Lindsay Crane doing the camera. Now, Lindsay Crane is way up high, up over the Superette, so she has the camera up there. Christian Boudet has the movable camera. He's somewhere across the street over there. We get to see him. And then, of course, Bill Burnett is our stage manager. And without Bill, we're lost. So we just kind of...
No. We're lost anyway.
We're lost. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. There's Christian over there. We get to see Christian. But this takes the parade itself obviously takes a lot of effort, but it puts a lot of effort in. Bruce puts in a lot of effort doing the parade, so give him a lot of credit for that, and everybody else. Here comes marches here. We're going to try
Holliston VFW.
Just so everybody knows, we're going to try and identify as many people as we can today. But they had a list of entrants. But
I've got that one right here. This is the Holliston Veterans, the VFW, and the Legion. The VFW Post 8507 just celebrated 75 years.
Nice.
They march in the Memorial Day, any kind of weather.
Yep. And of course we had they had the Vietnam vets, and I'm not sure if any of them there are Vietnam vets or stuff, but they have, of course, the vets from a lot of the different wars over in Iraq and Afghanistan. I want to thank them for their service. They'll be walking 2.5 miles today. That's how long the parade is going to be, the parade route.
Next up, we've got the Holliston Citizens of the Year. Celebrate Holliston always selects 2 Citizens of the Year, 2017 and 22. Oh, they got them all out here from all the past.
It's a George M. Cohan song. Is that who wrote this? It's Grand Old Flag.
This is the Waltham American Legion Band. They have been playing in the United States and Europe since 1946.
Wow. They're older than me.
They are. And we got to look at the stilt walkers from Extraordinary Arts.
There's Uncle Sam out there.
And Uncle Samantha.
Yeah, and Samantha. How do they do that?
They're also good at plastering.
Yeah. And cleaning your gutters.
Here's the First Congregational Church of Holliston, home to the first meeting house in Holliston, and home to Thomas Hollis's gift of a costly Bible from 1679.
Wow.
Still to this day.
Thomas Hollis, the founder of Holliston, is the first meeting house right there. That's beautiful. Look at that.
And we've got the Town of Holliston officials coming up next.
That float is 300 years of achieving the impossible through teamwork.
They're going to fix the balancing rock. I'd like to see that.
Yes, that would be awesome. There's the birthday cake right here, coming up.
From Holliston Oil Service, serving Metro West for over 75 years.
Damigella family there at Holliston Oil. You get to see the old trucks up there, and now you get to see the new version of the truck right here. The old fire truck going by there now. And the Santucci construction truck. Tom, you know, Holliston, before the Europeans came to Holliston, Holliston had was a home of the Nipmuc Indians, and they had a pathway that went actually on the other side of here. It kind of went up 16, and it went from South Natick to Mendon, and that's where the Nipmuc Indians would travel
Pout Lane.
back and forth. Pout Lane. That's right, Pout Lane. What did I say?
Pout Lane.
Pout Lane.
I said Pout Lane.
Oh, you said Pout Lane. Yes, it was Pout Lane, and they traveled there. And Joanne Holbert tells the story that when some of the new Europeans settled here in town and they built houses, and sometimes at night the Indians are traveling on Pout Lane would stop in those houses and just open the door and go in bed and fall asleep in those houses and get up the next day and go. And that was fine with the owners.
Right.
Pretty cool.
John Elliott traveled that from Natick.
Okay, here come the Minutemen. This, Tom, I want to tell you, if you've never gone up to on Patriots Day to the Lexington Common to see the Minutemen and the Redcoats kind of go at it, the first salvo of the Revolutionary War, it's really special. You got to get there early in the morning, but you can get there and watch that. Here are the Minutemen now.
This is the Middlesex County Volunteers, fifes and drums, playing traditional repertoire since 1982. Stucci Landscape and Design, creating exquisite, innovative, and functional landscapes for over 20 years.
Jimmy Stucci up there. They got a float here. This says the Girl Scouts.
When did Girl Scouts start selling Girl Scout cookies? 1917.
Wow. We could use a few Thin Mints right about now. More of the Girl Scouts. It's amazing. Look at all the Girl Scouts coming along here. Another troop of Girl Scouts going through here. Troop 67202. And this must be the...
If you're tired of cookies, you can always have the brownies.
There's the brownies here. Oh. Oh, and this is this the middle school band, the Rams?
No, this is their performing arts, the React Players. This April, they performed the Broadway hit Newsies.
Oh, that's why they're dressed like that. Here, the kids from the middle school, give them a big wave. Antonio is there.
Don't forget to vote on May 21st.
That's right.
Damon Dimmick running for select board. You know, Mary Greendale in her Just Thinking series did a spot on every candidate running for town office this year. Just wonderful to get to know the candidates and the issues.
Well, Mary does a really nice job with that, and she, keeps on top of everything in town here and keeps everyone informed. There goes the Dimmick truck.
Holliston Community Children's Center.
Yeah. Yep, they've been educating young children since 1955, located inside the First Congregational Church on Washington Street, and they offer full-time child care, part-time preschool, and parent-child playgroups.
R&R Landscaping.
Yep. Jimmy Reed.
Proudly family-owned and operated since the 1960s.
And there's the Holliston Community Center.
Yeah.
HCCC. My kids went there, and their kids are going there, so they've been around a long time.
You know, I went to third grade at the First Congregational Church. Yeah, when they were developing the new high school, and it wasn't open yet, and people were at the VFW and at the Congregational Church and all over town.
Wow. There's Senate President Karen Spilka, along with the Democratic Town Committee. Karen, is that Karen Apuzzo Langton? Oh, Jim McGovern, the congressman, went by there too. Got some more politicians here. Let's see.
Jim McGovern has been the U.S. rep in the 2nd District since 1976. 1996.
90, I was going to say, that's a long time.
Not quite that old.
Here's a McSherry for select board, I should say. Oh, and here's one of the favorites right here. Outpost Farm. That's one of those places like Outpost Farm, the Super Rat, and those places where you get out Thanksgiving Day and that week, and get to have all the turkey and everything. They have great sandwiches, just like they do here at the Super Rat. It's another Outpost Farm tractor actually, pulling the hay wagon. The boys from Outpost Farm there. There we go. I'll jack those kids up a little bit, get them going.
Outpost Farm, established in the 1950s by Charlie Nickerson, serving Holliston and surrounding towns for over 60 years.
That beautiful car there.
An old Triumph, right?
Wow.
Triumph Spitfire? Is that what they used to call those?
Were they Spitfire? Yeah, I think. Really?
Holliston class of 2036. Now, are these first graders?
These would be, would they be first grade now? Or are they still, I gotta figure that out. 24, yeah.
Do the math.
12 years, right?
Right.
That's pretty cool.
Bubbling
Look at all the kids. There we go.
Shady Brook Farms.
There you go.
Fresh eggs and family fun.
Get a look at all the kids there behind the balloons. Class of 2036. Probably some of those kids will be doing in 50 years from now. Will be doing the.
They'll be doing this gig.
Yeah. You and I will be a little too old to
through
do
the
that
communication class. They can do the parade.
Yeah, there you go. You know, as you think about it, 50 years ago, we could have done that 50 years ago, right?
I watched it down at Walter's Dairy.
Did you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Walter's was still there. And speaking of Walter's Dairies and place like that, the next coming up here is a Fish General Store, which is absolutely one of the premier places of everybody knows in Holliston. John Paltinieri and the family. And this is the Rams. This is the
Holliston
the
Adams
band,
Rams
right?
band.
Listen to them.
Robert Adams Middle School Rams.
Nice to be that talented.
The Holliston Garden Club. Gardening since 1933. Love their plant sales.
Look at the hats. Looks like the Kentucky Derby. HYFS HD.
Holliston Youth and Family Services, serving the community for over 30 years.
There's a cowpoke right there.
Wow. It's going to give you a ride, Jay.
Well, I asked him, and he said no. Speaking of horses, well, we'll wait a minute for those, but this is Holliston CPAC. Special Education Parent Advisory Council. See the kids going out after all the horses. That's really cool. It's one of the guys riding the horses. Big thrill for the little kids here. Whoop, he lost his rein. You and I got to get on horses someday. Got to ride horses someday. Next time Holliston makes a Super Bowl, we'll ride him down to Foxborough. Camera here and looking at Tom's family just dropped by.
Everybody wants an autograph.
Yeah, they did.
They want me to sign a check, though.
Yeah. This special education, it says, can feel like a roller coaster ride. The special ed classes are really sensational and really needed. Holliston
Right.
does a good job with them.
The
Next up here.
Holliston Historical Society.
There they are, the Holliston Historical Society, and more horses there. You know, 100 years ago, when they did the 200th anniversary of the Holliston Historical Society, they put on a thing where George Washington kind of came along, and he got to, you know, we got to George Washington did some plays, and they did it up. They performed up on some field up on Highland Street up there. So no performances today up there. St. Mary's Parish of Holliston, 1870 to 2024. Another one of those beautiful churches in town, just like the Congregational Church and a bunch of the other churches. Look at that Mustang.
Love that Mustang GT convertible. Sharp.
Holliston Performing Arts combined band.
They're really rocking Holly Rock today.
Yeah. The band, you know, they do a nice job. We hear them a lot of times when we're doing the football games. The pep band gets up there and they do a nice job. A lot of talented kids in this town. Kids all getting off here.
Sun's coming out on time, Jay.
Sun is out, and
A little peekaboo sun.
yeah, the parade keeps going. Warms it up just enough. You know, I think the people marching in the parade are kind of happy that the sun's not out totally all the time.
In 1974 was one of the hottest days in July. They were sweltering. Yeah, I was sweltering.
We have here.
Blessed Beginnings Preschool.
Yep. Look at the little ones in the carriages. Oh, that's really something.
They want to walk to Crafton. You doing okay?
Here you go, the Blessed Beginnings. Here we go with the Boy Scouts. We had the Girl Scouts
Those are the
earlier.
Cub Scouts, pack 47. That was my pack.
That was your pack? Really?
Well, my boys' pack.
Oh, okay. So you were like a leader?
Pack leader. And Troop 76. Preparing boys for life since 1910.
It's unbelievable. Founded by, I think, a person in England.
Yes.
Okay. There's the Boy Scouts there.
Troop 14. That's the Pan Loco Steel Band. When you hear this music, you'll feel like taking a slow boat to St. Thomas.
Steel drums, love those things. The shot you had heard is these guys coming up now.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the 54th Massachusetts Infantry Regiment. That was the 2nd African-American regiment organized by the northern states in the Civil War.
Tremendously important. You really gotta look into this. If you're a young kid or even an old person, look into the 54th. They were incredible in the Civil War. They really did a fantastic job. Next up,
Holliston Kiddos.
Holliston Kiddos.
Metro West Regional Transit Authority serving 16 member communities.
Coming up here is Breezy Hill Farms, established in 1928, the same year that Mickey Mouse was established. 3 generations of the Kramer family. Well, we have a second here in between. I got a question for you. There's a lot of different people we talk about in Holliston, the genius of the people of the town in Holliston. Do you know who Kevin Systrom is?
No.
Okay, Kevin Systrom was a co-founder of Instagram. He was born in 1983, raised in Holliston, attended the Middlesex School in Concord and then Stanford. After that, he invented Instagram, and he and his partner ended up selling it to Facebook for $1 billion in stock and cash. Pretty cool, huh?
I didn't invest in that.
Daylight and a dollar short. Don't Stop Believing coming up here.
Oh, this is the McGann Band from Gardner, Massachusetts.
From Dartmouth? Did you say Dartmouth?
No, Gardner.
Oh, Gardner, Mass. Oh, I think that's the place that has the big chair in Gardner, Mass. We played I think the Mudville team played up there once. They are really good. McGann Marching Band.
Today's parade has over 100 units, Jay. Over 1,600 people and over 125 vehicles.
Wow. That's big. great shot of McCann Dam there. Here's the Holliston, Mount Hollis Freemasons. Their meeting place is right up the street here.
Mount Hollis Lodge.
I don't know if they still do it, but on Super Bowl Sunday they used to make the sandwiches you could order.
Oh yeah,
they were wicked good. I'm not sure if they do it anymore though.
Kids loving the crowd here.
The Holliston Panther out there with the crowd.
I love the Panther.
You love the Panther. You're the man.
I got my picture taken with the Panther.
Is it hanging on your wall?
It is. Beloved.
There he is, right there. Looking for you, Tom. He's looking for you. We'll see the Panther coming up in September when we do the football games. And speaking of the Panther, here's the Holliston cheerleaders. Can you see all the different ages of these girls? There's your Panther right there.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Delaria Hair Salon in Holliston. Styling hair in Holliston since 2024. They just opened right here next to the Superette.
There they are. That float to get a big hair dryer and brush there and everything. Cool. Followed up by Happy Dog Lawn Care. You know, it's funny. I've never, I was looking through the thing and I saw Happy Dog Lawn Care. The other day was the first time I saw a sign for them.
Yeah, a pet-friendly service that will grow on you.
Ah.
This is the Roma Band of musicians out of Boston.
Here we go. There you go. Tom, sit down. Stop dancing. Followed by the Holliston Pantry Shelf.
Neighbors helping neighbors for over 30 years. Hey, there's
Jane Guilfoy up there.
Jane Guilfoy.
Yeah. She wanted to be on this side so she could see Bruce.
Bruce can't take the camera off her.
Yeah.
This is the Sudbury Ancient Fife and Drum Company, preserving the military music tradition.
They are awesome. Listen to this. Oh, here we go. Coming right at us. These are the Lancers, right? Just the National Lancers?
The National Lancers.
There you go.
Having a distinguished history as a voluntary militia cavalry troop since 1836.
Oh. National Lancers. These guys got to stop and pick that up. Is that called a muck raking? Is that what that is? That's
right.
A muck rake, right? There's some. And here come the boys from Mudville, the Mudville Baseball Club. There they are. So candy. This is the great Mudville Baseball Club. The story goes.
Of course, they missed us.
Story goes that out in Stockton, California, they, Edward. Well, I'll tell you the story in a minute. Let's listen to the band here.
Thank you. This is the William Diamond Junior Fife and Drum Corps, promoting the study of both music and history among young people since 2001.
Is TC Scoops right behind them. TC Scoops is a new place to go. You know, my granddaughter goes there. They walk after school. They walk up there and they get an ice cream. Follow right behind them is the Holliston Leos Club and the Lions Club.
Holliston Lions Club serving Holliston since 1941.
Look at all those dogs dressed as lions. There's the Lions Club, Marcaronian leading the pack there. Steve Hedrick up there.
Our favorite Steve Hedrick.
Yeah, you can see them all over there. The Holliston Lions Club since 1941. Do a lot in this town. They do a real lot of good stuff. For the Lions Club. Oh, see the lion thing shaking up there like the used car lot thing.
Yeah.
And here's their famous iMobile. You know, they do a lot of work with to prevent blindness, and they collect your eyeglasses, and they do a lot of they take this thing, they do vision screenings anyway in this big truck. I did want to mention the Mudville Baseball Club played in 2010 a game against the Stockton Mudville team out in California. A game
alleged Mudville team.
The alleged Mudville team, right?
From Stockton.
Holliston lost the game, but so did the Mighty Casey's team. So Holliston actually is now the official home of Mudville baseball, and that game is the people who have played in that game, the scorebook and everything is up in the National Baseball Hall of Fame because it was a game of historical significance. So there you go.
Next up, the Concord Minutemen, dedicated to representing the original Minutemen of 1775.
I said it earlier, Tom, you really got to get up on Patriots Day. You got to get up early and go and watch the reenactment up in Lexington or Concord. It absolutely, up in Lexington.
I dragged my wife fantastic. Up there. It was a great time.
It's unbelievable. And you really don't realize how much those Americans went through when they do a great job of showing just how nervous they were and how scared they were when all this happened. You don't get that feeling unless you go up there and see it. It's just a tremendous, tremendous thing to watch. More Patriots and the Eronian landscaping truck.
Family owned and operated for 40 years.
I'm not going to, when this parade is over, Tom, I've asked them to bring all those flowers to your house.
My wife would love it.
Yeah, there you go. Suburban 4 here.
He's wearing a Mudville shirt. Where'd he get that?
What's that?
Mudville shirt on.
Yeah. Simpkins Tree Service, Leo Simpkins, he graduate of Holliston.
Providing quality tree service from seed to stump since 2004.
The four-wheeler here. Milford tank truck here. Okay, here we go. Coming down here now, you see the Clydesdales. Boy, those horses are beautiful, huh?
They were a big favorite in 1974.
Yeah.
We had the Budweiser
probably, I was just going to say, if I'm pulling the Budweiser. They are big. You know, back in '74, like you said, you know, they had it here for the Budweiser. Pulling the Budweiser wagon here, but this is a little bit different now. Here we go with the Clydesdales.
Bobby Knoll Stables in Duxbury, Massachusetts.
Well, we know a little bit about Duxbury, don't we?
Been a thorn in the Panthers' side. For
Yeah,
a
we
few
were
years.
playing football against them a lot in the playoffs, state playoffs. Wow, look at these little Willowbrook Farm horses. Wow.
Willowbrook Farm. David and Nancy Dubin have been introducing the wonderful world of farming and horses to children of all ages since 2002.
And they got their own
Mucker.
mucker up here. She's getting a lot of applause. Here they come. Oh, that's funny. Is Hometown Automotive here?
A family-owned and operated business providing customer satisfaction for over 30 years.
Got 3 of their trucks here today. While we get a second, I gotta. Whoop. See if we. Oh, we'll get those guys up on camera here. Loading up again, give us another shot from the muskets.
Those things packed a punch, not very accurate sometimes.
Oh, thanks for letting me know that, because I'm standing right in front
Missed
of
you
them.
by
kind of.
this much.
Just a bit outside.
This is supposed to be the Colonel Henry Knox Regiment. Colonel Knox directed George Washington's famous river crossing,
The Delaware?
right?
Here we go. The Black Hop traveling Irish
pub. It's a mobile pub inside.
Well, how about being a little less mobile and stopping right here?
A little bit of Ireland. Next up, we got the Demons Youth Hockey Association. That's Holliston, Hopkinton, and Ashland.
Those guys got to be skating year-round, probably. We had a great skater from, couple great skaters from Holliston who played the NHL. I think 2 or 3 of them. We had Greg Malden.
Mike Greer.
Greg Malden played hockey in the NHL.
And Mike Greer.
Mike Greer. Yeah. I think there was somebody else too, but I'm not sure. Somebody else. I think.
Mike Matanudo was in the
Mike
movie.
Matanudo, yes, he played in the movie Miracle. Of course, Mike's dad, Ed Mantenuto, was a great hockey coach. He coached some of the national teams, I think, out in Denver. Oh,
Marlboro High School Marching Band. The other Panthers.
wow, they're good. Except they got to lose that Notre Dame song and start playing some Ohio State music.
They don't Nobody plays Ohio State music.
Oh, they don't? Okay, sorry.
The Buckeye theme song.
Lindsay Queen must have covered these guys when working up in Marlboro. She's done a lot of parades up there, and I'll bet they played a lot up there.
Right.
Well, Lindsay Queen is up top over the Superette right now. There goes the Demons hockey. Now we're looking at the Marlboro Parade, Marlboro Band. They got those capes on. I love those things in the cape. You know, wasn't it Bellingham, I think, had dressed like that with the cape
remember
in the back?
the Incredibles? No capes.
Okay, who do we have here?
The Lexington Minutemen.
Bagpipes. We haven't heard bagpipes yet today.
Love bagpipes.
Okay, I'm not sure who these guys are, but they're Patriots.
We're all Patriots, Jay. Isn't that what Bob Kraft said?
That's no.
Unless you're a Cowboys fan.
There you go. Coming up is the
Inspire Dance Company.
Yep.
Providing high quality, affordable dance training to children and adults since 2011.
The studio is directed by Miss Sam and Miss Amanda, and it's in its 13th season. The dancers are wearing their 2024 recital T-shirts for their upcoming recital called Moving Through the Times. And if you look closely, you'll see Liliana Canto, my granddaughter, coming up right here.
Oh, Liliana. We got to wave.
Liliana Canto, and she's with Julia O'Shaughnessy over there. There they are. There you go.
Oh, that's great.
Next up, you know these guys, right?
The Washington Street Players, Holliston's full-time active community theater group since 1995. I think that's the New Magnolia Jazz Band.
Is it really? Yeah.
Favoring a traditional New Orleans jazz sound for over 15 years.
I got another little quiz for you here. Do you know who Silas Cobb was?
Ty Cobb's brother?
No, Silas Cobb was from Holliston. He was guarding the Navy Bridge the night that Abraham Lincoln got assassinated, and he let John Wilkes Booth and David Harold cross that bridge when he wasn't supposed to. Otherwise they never would have gotten. They would have gotten caught. But he let them go over the bridge. Never got punished for it. Was honorably discharged in 1865. Came back home to Holliston. Then he went out to Michigan, where he died of drowning 2 years later. But
wow.
Silas Cobb, he let John Wilkes Booth get away.
I think this is the Regiment du Saintonge, maintaining the Elan and esprit de corps of the crack French troops that joined General Washington in the Continental Army.
Well, he joined General Washington, but better than that, we have John Drohan joining us right about now. Hi, John. How you doing? What a day, huh?
What a great day, right? We got lucky with some weather. Yeah.
We did luck out of it.
I got lucky. I got to sit next to the pros. Yeah, see how it's done.
Where are they?
No, pros get paid, John.
I mean, you guys. I keep it a secret that you guys get paid a lot of money.
No, we don't.
Just
for the love of the game.
I do the girls' soccer. So I've always, and I watch your guys' program just to get some tips, right?
Of what not to do.
How to kill some time, right? You know, some dead time. You guys are.
This is great. How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks. What's new? Anything?
What's that?
What's new? Anything?
What's new? There's a lot of action going on with the Holliston Community Action Fund, and part of that, we have our student division, which is involved in a lot of community service out here.
Good.
Also, the Economic Development Committee, I'm involved with that as well. So there's a lot of action happening with that, especially with the downtown businesses. We just hired 6 months ago. We hired Melanie Hamblin, who's our now Economic Development Coordinator, to kind of help support all the businesses and kind of recruit new ones and keep the business community alive, which is we're kind of sitting right in the middle of it.
Well, it's something this town really needs. They really need some economic development and get some more businesses here in town and everything.
Yeah, and to keep the ones that we have, right?
Yes,
and to
exactly.
Have make sure that everybody's kind of has a voice, and and that's really her job, is to kind of connect them to the town, which is that's important, right? It's important to kind of feel like you have a voice, you can talk to the town, and at the same time the town can kind of get information to the businesses. This event was a big event for the business, because Route 16 got closed down all day.
Who we are coming up now?
Jason Green Plumbing, world's greatest plumber. There he is. Well,
Green Plumbing and Heating. Services tailored for today since 2009.
Oh, look at that.
Jason
cool.
Green doesn't mess around. Oh, yeah, of course he's going to have his toilet there. That's
the
broken.
toilet.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Here come the Aleppo Shriners.
The Aleppo Minutemen.
A lot of guns going off.
I was going to say, brought a lot of ammo to this thing today. That's great.
I've ducked about 20 times.
Right, you don't see it coming. I will say, I've had a little bit of experience with these, with the reenactment guys. Back in the old days, we got to spend some time with them, the guys who did Lexington Congress. They're so committed.
We were just talking about that, and I was saying, how people should get up there. And one of the things I noticed when I was up there is that how nervous the Americans acted when the British come walking down this. You never think of that. You just think, they just got up there and they shot at each other. That didn't happen that way. Those guys had never really
went down there. The British were bad, right?
Yeah.
The British were they were making the world England at that point.
These guys are great. These Aleppo.
Who doesn't want that job?
looks like we're coming up near the end here.
Looks like 5 o'clock down here.
Yeah.
You must have seen that, John.
It gets, it does. It gets a little bit, but you know what? It's not that bad. It's not. I mean, since the whole new light system came in, you know, just like anytime it's busy, there's going to be, you know, there's going to be a little backup here and there, but it's really not that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I was talking to some of the policemen here today, and I said, wouldn't you like this? It was around 10 o'clock. There was no traffic. I said, how about doing this twice a day in Holliston?
Right?
You know?
Yep. That's right. These Aleppo guys, they're not messing around.
No, they're good.
Yeah,
Right.
They brought.
They do a great job. The Shriners, you know, all the stuff they do with the hospitals and everything, just fantastic.
Yeah, they really do. They really, you know, it's kind of just, you know, ingrained in their DNA. This is, you know,
Yep.
that's just natural. You know, all comes natural to them. I didn't know you guys had such a good seat. I'd have come out here a little earlier. Look at this.
The Aleppo Shriners
Of course
cycle,
it is, right?
organized
Oh, wow.
in
There you go.
1983.
They're not just clowns anymore. They used to have all the clowns. You remember the riding
Right.
the little things and everything, and now they can motorcycle guys. That's cool.
These guys aren't messing around.
Great day, great turnout here.
Yeah,
parade.
it's one of those things, right, where you know you think, oh, we just have to plan something, and everybody will come in. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of you know a lot of time beforehand, and you know the Holliston 300 committee and the Celebrate Holliston guys. We have Bob and Kathy Shore both live on down the street from me.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're all in on it, and so much work, so much time, so much commitment, so much coordination to make all this happen. So really a great, and the fact that we got lucky with some weather.
Yeah.
And, you got a beautiful turnout out here.
It has been a fabulous day, and it's too bad we just couldn't get closer to the review stand. I'm not sure what they're doing actually down there, but a lot of times in these parades, what they do is they stop at the review stand, and and that's where they perform.
Sure. I don't know. I mean, this looks a lot like a review stand right now. See some TV cameras, right?
There you go, yeah.
You two good-looking guys up here.
Where?
I mean, they're not doing this for everybody. Look, the Aleppo guys know what they're doing.
John, you better go to the new optometrist in town. You think we're the two good-looking guys?
I don't know.
We both have the voice for radio.
Listen, you
The
guys.
face for radio, I should say.
I tell you, one of the exciting things. So I'm lucky to be part of the Holliston Hub, and one of the exciting things is the new sponsorship that's going to be
Isn't that
happening.
yeah, we've
It's
been
gonna
doing
be
that for the
happening
basketball.
for the fall sports. I'll tell you what.
The new equipment they have
I
here and
mean,
everything.
it's going to
it's
be you
really
guys
nice.
doing like the live spots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, well, John, thank you for joining us.
Hey guys, thanks so much
Great
for
seeing
letting
you.
me hang
How you
out
doing?
with
You
you
still
guys.
playing ball?
What's that?
You still playing ball?
I'm trying to.
There you
We had a tough start this year. All right.
There you go.
It was great to see you guys. Thanks so much for letting me sit
Thank
with
you.
you guys.
Thanks for coming by.
Great.
Really appreciate it. Okay, well, that looks like it. Wrapping it up here, buddy. What do you think?
It went by too fast.
It did. It really did. It really did. And, once again, I want to talk a little bit about our great crew. Of course, Bruce Guilfoyle, who sets everything up here. He's the guy who really gets the thing going. He does all of this stuff, gets it all set up and everything. And even he's down here on a camera today, helping out with that. Don Cronin, who's directing us, showed us all those good shots and made us look good.
That's
so
a
you can
hard
see what we're
thing.
talking about. Yeah, very hard. Dave Elenoff, once again, who is doing the audio for us. Thank you, Dave, for coming by and doing that. Lindsay Crane. Lindsay does our games and stuff in the football season. She's always up high.
Yes.
On the, she's always getting rained on and cold, but now she's upstairs here and nice warm. So she did a good job in the camera work. Of course, Christian Boudet across the street helping us out. And our stage manager, Bill Burnett, who did a great job with us today. And, it's great to see everybody. Great to see a lot of people come out. Today was a really great turnout, great weather, and, this is it. And now, we got to sit around and wait around for another 50 years before we get on. Lisa Hedrick stopped by to see us.
Our former stage manager, Hall of Fame stage manager.
Hall of Fame stage manager, okay. So that kind of wraps it up from our end. What do you think?
They're telling us it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Well, thanks, Jay. It was a fun day.
Great job, Tom. And we'll see everybody on the football field back in coming up in September.
That's it for the Holliston Hub HCAT. Good night, everybody.